What's up, YouTube? This is FJ, and it's been a long time since my last video. A lot has changed. Got a shaved head now. I'm married. But yeah, I wanted to make a new video for you guys. Newsflash, I was late to the game. Hopefully there's still some time for you guys here, but Yeezys went on sale, okay? At the Adidas website. I haven't checked out the Adidas website in a long time, but something, I don't know, I think I was like doing a lot of shopping at SVP Sports, and then that's when I noticed some of the Adidas stuff on SVP Sports, so I decided to make a comparison with Adidas website for prices, and that's when I found out that they were releasing, or not releasing, but they're basically discounted, heavily discounted a bunch of Yeezys. So I guess they're just unloading them. You know, they, I think a little while ago, they dropped Yeezy, they dropped Kanye from his contract, so I think they're just trying to unload all of the stock. A lot of it's like 60, 65, 70% off. The more popular items like the 350 V2 and the 700s are still pretty expensive, like only 30% off. But even that, if you are like waiting for to get a pair, now's the time. Not a lot of sizes left, but I did manage to get in there in time to get these. Okay, so I got, because of 70% off, I got 2 pairs of 380s, supposedly, you know, one of the most comfortable shoes models that he had, and then I decided to try the Quantum, which is like the basketball shoe. So quickly here, just let you guys see, I got this colorway, Yeezy Boost 380. This is the Covell colorway, kind of like a, I don't know, swampy blue, or more like a topographic blue, or maybe like even like stone, with this tan, somewhat looks like the box colored outsole, exposed, pretty exposed boost. It's super cushy. You guys will see that in the on feet that I will do later. Excited about these. So I am naturally a size 8. I generally get size 8 in every pair of shoe that I can get. Nike, definitely size 8. And they told me to size up on these 380s. So for the recommendation, I went up 8.5 for this. And I would say it's still, I am a flat footer, somewhat wide forefoot. But yeah, definitely flat feet. And I think it's okay width-wise. Like for wide feet, it's loose enough. There's a lot of room width-wise. However, my toe is touching the tip of this like upper, and I don't really like it. So I do, you know, because of that, I decided I would try a full size up. So this is an 8.5. I'm normally a size 8. So for the second pair, in this colorway, this is, let me pull up the other shoe. Oh, man, let's see this one. So this colorway is the Hylte, or Hilt, whatever. This was a much more vibrant color, kind of like a lime green, also swampy. I don't know, kind of slime, yellow green with a gray outsole, and again, exposed boost, midsole I should say, encaged. It's a fully caged boost, and it's super soft. You guys can like see how plush that is. But yeah, again, you'll see on feet. So this, I went a size 9. The blue ones, or the Covell, I went 8.5. This one, I went size 9, and I like these more. Again, width-wise is fine. I'm a flat foot, again, wide forefoot, and I think this is maybe even a little too roomy width-wise. This width at 8.5 was great, but I'm happier with the length of the 9. So I guess if you are a normal foot or a high arch, you would probably just, like, these will fit kind of wide width-wise. Length, though, I would size up. I like to wear them a little loose. I don't like when my shoes go right up to the tip of my toe. I like a little room, especially if it's casual wear. Performance shoes, that's different. If I want, let's say, like a basketball shoe, I want a snug fit all around. Running shoe, I do tend to size up a little bit for length because of, you know, your feet will swell up as you run, and yeah, I like a little bit more room on a running shoe. There's not, you know, as much dependence on like full containment and like snug fit, side to side movement. There's none of that in a running shoe. You just need to really have a nice gait. I guess that's what it's called. Anyway, so those are the Yeezy Boost 380. There's still some sizes left on the Hilt. I think these have only smaller sizes left, but check out that on the Adidas website. And then finally, the Quantum. I didn't even know about these shoes. So once I saw them on sale, these were also like 65 or 70% off. I decided I would order based on like the colorway that I liked. Apparently there's a basketball version, there's like an everyday version, or like a style casual version. But I think this isn't the basketball version, but the differences are just materials. When I looked up wear testers and other YouTube videos, they perform apparently pretty much the same way. You can see here, full length boost, just exposed on the heel. Also that same kind of plushy cage. Not as soft as the 380s, but this is a lot harder though on the heel counter and the heel cup. I like this colorway, beige. It's officially called Mistsl for these. Okay, so all the other ones had like full black back on this end and like some really funky colors, but I like this. I think I can wear this casually. I went true to size on this. So again, I'm normally a size 8. Some people recommended, and the website even said size up, half size, full size. And then I watched a couple of videos where they said if you size up half, then you have heel slippage. And even wear testers, Chris Nightwing, he even said he went true to size and he was happy. Again, I'm a flat footer, so I didn't feel when I put these on that like there was any kind of pinching in my midsection of my foot or the arch of my foot. So I was happy. I'm glad I went true to size. I have enough room on my toe box. No wiggle room. I don't want my foot to slide front or back, side to side during basketball. That's what creates like blisters and like, yeah, it's not fun when your foot moves around. I will say, just a quick note, like this tongue doesn't sit like I think a true basketball shoe should. It's very much more like a casual sneaker. It doesn't feel like it's hugging my foot like my Curry 4s or like any of my basketball shoes, where when you tie the laces down, you feel like there's contact all along the upper of your foot to feel that security. I don't get that in this here. It feels like a swimming shoe booty, or like one of those like inner liners that kind of just sit there, and then it's almost like this lace just cinches around in certain spots, and then it's kind of bunchy on the forefoot, in the front of your foot, like right there. Not a huge fan of that, but I will say traction was pretty sick, and like, yeah, comfort and feel of this shoe. I will probably try to play in these just to try it out, or maybe I'll just hang on to them and just use them for style. I have a feeling like these will go up in value later on. I'm not sure what that means really for me. I generally like to wear my shoes and even like try to play in these. I would like to try and play in these. But yeah, resell for those interested in that. Maybe it's going to go up in value later on, like years down, whatever happens to Yeezy's career or whatever, or Kanye's career. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be more of an investment. I'm going to see. I'm not in that whole resale, purchase and resell culture, but I'm kind of interested to see where these will go. Here, let's do a picture with a thumbnail. There it is. Alright guys, check it out. Adidas website. A bunch of Yeezys are on sale. Hope you like this video. I'll probably do on feats on each of these separately, just so this video doesn't get any longer. But thanks for watching, guys. If you like this kind of video, I'm trying out just using my Fold 5 for this video for ease. Like, let's just say maybe for like, it might even be better content to, it's easier for me to pump out faster content. I hope you like it. Like, give me some feedback. What do you guys think? Camera quality, microphone quality, I have no idea. And yeah, I'll do a quick upload for this video. I have even more shoes coming up. I kind of went crazy this summer. A lot of good deals, like you'll find out. But yeah, basically SVP Sports, which was like my favorite back like over 10 years ago. They kind of lost the contract where the nicer premium stuff they couldn't carry. And then just recently I find that they are carrying the premium stuff again. So maybe they got the contracts back with Nike and Adidas, and there's a lot of really good deals on like higher quality premium stuff at SVP Sports. But check that out in the next video. Peace out for now, guys. Later.